Looking at rappers who
I
might
ain't
be
gonna lie, over
cool.
this
Who
past year,
you
we've
think
seen
is
a
cooked,
lot
my
of
dog?
mainstream rappers drop albums or singles that just left the fans absolutely disgusted with
Like
the
what?
eardrum kryptonite they released to the general public. Like, bro, some artists have missed the mark so bad they have fans wondering if they're even capable of releasing music somewhat close to what they once released. Or are they getting to the point in their career where we might have to start considering the fact they may be clean dish utensils? And with all that being said, today I thought we would take a look at a few of the rappers the fans are not feeling and decipher
See,
whether
but
or not
nigga,
they're
you gotta
cookout
look at
barbecue
you gotta look
sandwiches,
at
or if
rappers
they
though
have a chance to
making
get back in the
good
fans'
shit
good
over
graces.
and over
All
and
right,
over
now
and
the
over
first
and over
rapper
is
we got here
hard.
today who's on
So
the brink of
sometimes you
being
gonna
cooked,
miss.
we got
There do
Lil
be
Baby.
times when
Now,
niggas
a
fall
couple
off.
years back, the rap game's I Terrorizer was dropping music so amazing, he made people disregard the fact he looks like he chews on couch cushions
Who
and
we talking
swallows
about?
plastic silverware. I'm talking about during the COVID pandemic, rap fans began to believe Lil Baby was Black Jesus.
Nigga, Lil Baby got a whole ass anthem for ATL. Shout out my label at me. I'm in that baby TV. Nigga, like everybody know that shit, nigga. That shit hard, bro. Nigga, that shit made me almost cry how good that shit was. And then that shit with George Floyd. It's bigger than black and white. Hold up. It's probably the whole way of life. Can't change overnight. Like that shit was hard, bro. That shit had me like these. Like them did that shit really started like that. Could that shit have brought the black and white community together? It probably did. But that shit was hard though. That shit had me just in my chair just like that shit was hard.
I mean, he couldn't miss even if he tried. I mean, he had songs where he was hitting on every vibe. Like, he had lit songs that you couldn't escape. I'm trying to tell y'all, you couldn't walk inside of a club or function without hearing Lil Baby turn up songs, even if it was a damn Indian family get-together. They was probably playing Lil Baby. And not only that, he had songs that might make you reach out to your ex-girl you ain't hit up in months to set aside y'all differences and get back together. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I remember when I first heard Catch the Sun by Lil Baby, I texted my ex out the blue telling her it was gonna rain and she should be careful driving, just to start up a conversation because Lil Baby had me in my feelings. And then on top of all that, he went through his Martin Luther King arc where he was speaking up for African American issues, trying to get his toes wet in the activist realm. Hey, but I'm gonna be honest, over this past year and a half, he couldn't drop a song that fans like if God himself told him the only way he gets.
I ain't even gonna say Lil Baby, that nigga hard. Like, I ain't even gonna say that the man fell off. I'm just say he took a break, a very long ass break. You see, he has an album on the way. Is it gonna be fire? Shit, we gotta see. We gotta listen to that motherfucker. But like, to be so dead ass, that shit, I ain't gonna say he fell off. I just say he took a long ass break and just lost his touch.
Through the pearly gates as if he releases a song that the fans enjoy. It's almost like every single song he drops nowadays, you got people in the comment section saying that he might be washed and every single song he drops sounds the exact same. And with all that being said, the ultimate question is Lil Baby cooked? And I'm gonna have to say he's just undercooked. He's more like medium rare. Now look, I personally think Lil Baby just needs to work with producers and engineers he's never worked with before in order to shake the fans saying he sounds the same on every single song. And on top of that, another thing he needs to stop doing is beefing with people the fans like more than him, because I ain't gonna lie, right now he's undefeated backwards in any beef he's ever been in so far in his career. He may go down in history as the worst artist in beef in history. But back to what I was saying, the reason I say he's medium rare is because when the fans start saying you sound the same, you on thin ice, because if he drops something too experimental, all the fans are gonna say he should have just stuck with what he was doing prior.
And if he sticks to what he was doing prior,
they gonna say it's the same song on repeat. So unless he finds the perfect medium to please the fans,
you know
he's
what I'm saying?
All right, now for the next rapper who's on the verge of being cooked, we gotta go with Lil Uzi Vert. Now the 410 devil worshiping bandit apparently
listen to some Uzi for sure.
A contract extension deal with Satan
because
what
he was doing in
fans
2016
his afterlife
back
so
then,
far on
it's
his
way
last
better than he doing
contract,
now. But like,
absolutely
cool.
trashed his last two albums. And look, although Pink Tape did good numbers, a lot of fans said they wasn't really rocking with that album. And then Eternal Will Take Two may have gotten the absolute worst backlash Lil Uzi Vert has ever faced in his entire career. But the ultimate question is Lil Uzi Vert cooked? And I'm gonna have to say absolutely not. Look, bro, Uzi's main problem is the fact that him or his team previews some of the greatest snippets to grace our eardrums, but whenever it comes time to pick songs for the album, I'm convinced he goes to the absolute worst songs he has ever created and says, yeah, I think the fans will love these. Like, no, bro, drop what we want. And on top of that, another thing that I've been absolutely begging for is for JT to break up with this zesty midget, or at least act like she wants to break up with him, because his last two albums ain't hit the same and he been with JT, so she has to leave him, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Now look, hear me out. Every man on the planet does better after their girlfriend leaves them. I don't know why, it's just something that happens. Like, boom.
It's just after. Lady said, "Yeah, nigga do better after that girl leaving, bro." It's just that type of motivation. It's like, all right, shit, you left me. Now I'm finna show you why you shouldn't have left. Finna show you what you missed out on. Like, nigga, who doesn't want to prove shit wrong, bro? That hate gonna motivate a nigga to the extreme, nigga. Like, imagine, like, nigga, guess what? You broke up with me? That's cool. I'm finna go fuck 10 different bitches. Now what? Better than you. Hate motivated me. Oh, you say you breaking up with me? That's cool. Hopping on OnlyFans. You see the girl with the fat ass? Yes, that is me. I am fucking that. You missed out.
Prime example, if you find out that your girlfriend was ignoring your lovey-dovey goodnight text because she was getting her face pinned to shower glass while getting her cardiovascular system rearranged by another man, and he stole her from you, the first thing you're gonna want to do is get your life right, get your money up, hit the gym, and all that other good business. That's exactly what would happen to Uzi if she leaves him. And we already know he makes his best music after a girl breaks his heart. But all jokes aside, as long as Uzi gets back to releasing highly anticipated snippets and gets back to doing him, I promise he's gonna be just fine. Y'all gonna stop playing with my goat, man. Alright, now for the next rapper who's on the verge of being cooked, we gotta go with Ice Spice. Now, about 2 years back, Ice Spice had rap fans in a sunken place, hypnotized trance, where people were ignoring the fact she was dropping dog pound feces only because she would turn around and shake her dumpster truck wagon. I ain't gonna lie, up until a couple months ago, she was hotter than fried chicken grease. I mean, she had songs with Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, and people was actually streaming her singles and albums. But the only thing it took for people to realize she's been releasing dumpster juice in the form of musical expression is for her to get into a couple altercations the Shade Room fangirls wasn't rocking with. And as you may know, if you're a female artist, you need the Shade Room females to stroke your bone, because if not, you might as well call it a career. And not only that, she's lost 25 million monthly listeners in the span of a year. Basically, 25 million, nigga, that's damn near the whole world. The camera, it's time to start following up with some good music. Now again, the ultimate question is Ice Spice cooked or not? And I'm gonna say musically, she's extremely cooked. She's cooked. She's cooked. Now look, I'm gonna be real. It might be time for Ice Spice to start doing Fashion Nova promos and Instagram ads, because nobody but the 20 million Apple cell phones they have placed in a warehouse is streaming Ice Spice's music. Now look, all jokes aside, I know y'all think I'm just a hater, but I really be listening to artists before I make a statement on my channel, because I want what I'm saying to be facts. Right. So as I say all that, I ain't gonna lie, on her most recent project, Y2K, I'll give her props for attempting to try something new, but respectfully, she's only good at dropping booty meat shaking anthems for bops in the club. Hey, but with all that being said, that's all I got for today's video.
Damn, that nigga really came at Baby, Uzi, and Ice Spice. That's crazy.